you down. You gotta stand up and fight. Oh, you gotta stand up. Oh, you. Oh, you. Fight. Oh, you. Fight.
In person is so much more beautiful.
What up? Welcome to the world's dopest podcast, the Marley State of Mind podcast. Down here at the Bunch of Bull Studios, as per usual, and kicking it off the way we always kick it off with a special guest. We got Johnny Mase in the building. How you feeling, brother?
What's up with you?
Man, long overdue. I'm glad to have you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I like to kick it off by saying how I was introduced to the artist or how I came to find the artist. This one's no different. The first time I remember distinctively seeing your name, I was at a session with Garrett down ID Labs, and you had a flyer. It was a flyer you were on, and I want to say it was you. Damn, who else was on there? I want to say it was Fed. What's bro's name? Yola. I want to say Yola was on there. It might have been for like Fedchella.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, okay, who's bro? And I kind of watched you from afar from ever since that point until I had the chance to actually meet you in person and all of that and just see your grind nonstop, always putting yourself in positions where you need to be, around people that you need to be, always putting yourselves in those shows and those events and really making a name for yourself and really having the heart of a lion because you never back down from anything. That's one of the things I think, for me that really caught my attention is you being fearless. You know what I mean, when it comes to music and believing in yourself, you know what I mean?
No, I appreciate you, bro.
For sure, man. But yeah, man, I'm happy to have you today.
Appreciate you. Yeah, dog, I'm happy to be here, bro. Been a minute.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Good to see you. How you been?
Oh, man, I've been lovely, man. I can't complain. You know what I mean? Like I said, we got it better than most, so.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Ain't no complaining about that.
You smoking?
Yeah, for sure. Also notice you keep your little man with you, too, most of the time.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing about me. Like, I'm really just a dad and an artist. Like,
yeah.
And I'm just trying to make that shit look cool because it really is cool. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, 100%.
There's no way
bro.
I'd rather be with my you know what I mean? My son.
Yeah, and who better for him to receive his lessons from than you? Because, you know what I mean, kids at that age, they be soaking up everything. How old's your son?
Facts. He's 5.
Okay,
I try to separate him from a lot of my
BS.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel me? But, like, the music shit, it's like, it's hard
cool
to have
for him to
around
see that.
stuff.
Yeah.
The shows that he can go to is cool as hell, but, like, in the bars, I can't have him in the bars.
No, for sure.
I try to watch him around the weed and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he's, like I said, they soak up everything at that age. So, because I got a son, he's 4. You know what I mean? So I definitely get, you know what I mean, just how that shit could be. And that's wavy, bro, that you keep him with you like that.
Oh, that's my guy.
But let's start at the beginning for you, bro. Like, I told you where I met you at, but let's talk about, like, the journey as a whole.
Yeah.
For you, when was the first time you heard music, or what was the first artist you heard that make you say, like, damn, I don't want to just listen to music, I want to be a part of music?
Like, Eminem definitely changed my life. I hate saying that on every show because it's like, oh, he's a white rapper, duh. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah,
like,
man, I love him too, bro.
Bro, yeah, it's just like I felt the pain in his music. I was just like, damn. And then it just like,
is that what it was? It was the pain that
sure.
resonated with you and him?
I think I related to that the most.
What
More
project?
than all the crazy shit. I didn't understand all the crazy, the Slim Shady.
It just sounded cool at the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the first track by M for you?
That really hit me. I mean, I love like Rock Bottom.
Okay, yeah, yep.
Like the Marshall Mathers LP, the Slim Shady LP. They're both so far. It was like early.
Yeah, because I'm a big Eminem fan too, so we could talk about it. I know for me it was Brain Damage, right?
Yeah.
The Hi, My Name Is Miss Me, but the Brain Damage video came out. I was like, oh, he knows how to spit.
Right.
Like, he's really spitting. And then like you saying, like Rock Bottom, those are the joints that really, especially like being younger, like, you know what I mean, you just be so full of emotions, you don't know what the hell you're dealing with. And bro definitely helps you connect with that, like connect with those emotions. Like you said, some of the crazier shit, like it was over my head. I knew it sounded cool.
Right.
But it was over my head. But I feel you, and I could hear the influence and how important lyricism is to you.
My man.
When it comes to rapping.
Yeah, bro. I'm real competitive with it. Like,
yeah.
I remember like watching battle raps and shit whenever I was young, like Ray Dollars and like, you feel me, shit like that. And I was just like, man, and Cassidy. I did a song with, that was the first big feature I ever had. A song with
Cassidy.
Cass, yeah. Bro, I just remember him battling Freeway. That shit was like, I fell in love with that.
Yeah, and that's when Philly really had a chokehold on on hip hop in general. Like there were so many Philly artists coming out at that time, like you said, Freeway, Beans, Beanie Siegel coming out. You know, young Chris and Neef. They had such a hold, and yeah, those battles were crazy. Like I remember the Jada Kiss Beans
Oh man.
beef. That was crazy.
Swear.
Yeah. No, but that's cool. So you heard him and you was like, no, I need to be a part of this.
I like this shit. I started writing rhymes. It was really like poems and shit early in high school, and then was so scared to tell anybody I was even doing that. You feel me? It was like I didn't want nobody thinking I was like, I don't
Your
know.
homies wasn't in the music like that?
I mean, I had boys that I looked up to, like the 54th Regiment. Shout out Rax and them. It's actually Rax's birthday. Shout out Bubby Rax, dog. It's like them, and there was boys in Vanessa that was rapping that I was looking up to and shit. The Block Boys, and you feel me? And I was like, yo, I kind of want to be like them, but like wasn't ready to put myself out there yet.
Right.
And you feel me?
Right.
Then I got to college and met fucking Jesse. Shout out Jesse for having me again. Appreciate you, bro. And then our boy JB had a little fucking studio, and then it just went from there. I've been on ever since.
So at that time, was you just making like singles, or was you trying to make like a full length album? What was your goal at that time, or you just didn't even care about none of that?
I was just happy to be in there.
Yeah, you just trying to make music.
Yeah, just wanted to find my sound. I remember hearing my voice on the mic for the first time and being like, ooh, and then finding out how you like it. You find your pocket and shit.
Yeah, learning how to play with your voice, like.
So I played saxophone since like the 4th grade, so I've been around music and read music, and then never really thought about making my own music until I got to college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fire. I didn't know you played instruments. Do you think the you playing instruments like helps you in what you do with music?
Yeah, I think more so with like just understanding melodies and notes. And like just shit like that. Like I've been trying to sing and shit. I'm just switching it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I know you're kind of intricate too with some of your wordplay and your rhymes. Does music, like knowing music, does that play a factor in that?
For sure. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, never even thought about it, huh?
That's real
shit.
shit.
Yeah. Never even thought about it type shit. So you coming up.
It just feels like instinct at this point. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
because you've been doing it for so long. Now I know you said you're a fan of the battle rap stuff and you're a fan of M. So is that like, did you ever do any battle rapping coming up before you started recording?
Just like on some fun shit. Never no professional shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Just like with the homies.
Party shit. Yeah.
A lot of freestyling?
Yeah. I used to get really busy with that. I don't do it much no more though. It's crazy. Like I really like take my time with everything now.
Yeah. You know, there's we did a freestyle at that Afterthought show back in the day, that packed Afterthought show at goddamn, what was that shit called, bro? The store, the clothing store on Southside.
I'm trying to think.
It was crazy.
I remember though.
Anyway, there's a free. Whoever got that video, I think it might be Cole too. I think Tommy might got that video.
Yeah.
Whoever got that video, man, y'all gotta leak that joint. It was
let them have it.
Yeah, it was a freestyle. And it was mad heads in the cipher, and that was definitely one of them. You was one of them ones in there too. We was really off the top.
Yeah. Shout out
what
Tommy
did that
Cole.
moment? Yeah,
We
shout out
been
Tommy
working
Cole for
forever.
sure. So you're coming up. You're doing music. How did you figure out like how to navigate the music? Who helped you with that, or did you just kind of figure it out on your own?
I mean, for real, I struggle with a lot of that. Shout out to T-Bad, my manager. He really handled like all of that.
Yeah.
And then recently he's been walking me through it, and I've been helping him a little bit. But for real, it's so much like art. A lot of people that aren't artists don't even know that.
Right.
We go through to try to first
these
make your
shows,
music, get it right, then to upload it.
Yep.
And then shows and shit. Even under like marketing, it's just so
mixing
much
and
to it.
mastering and stuff, knowing how it has to come out. Yeah.
Right, it takes so much time to either learn or it costs a lot of money to get things done right. It's crazy.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it. Like you said, a lot of artists don't even understand what's required whenever they're getting into it. And that's another thing I like to do on the show too, is educate the artists that are coming up. So what are some of the things you wish you would have known as you were getting started that you could tell another artist, like, hey man, before you jump into this, you got to do this, this, and this?
Yeah, I mean, I would just you got to be consistent. You got to dedicate yourself to it, and you got to believe. You got to believe. You got to be consistent. You got to dedicate yourself, and you got to cut off anybody that's like not really all in with you. It takes time to understand that, because a lot of your day ones could be like.
Oh yeah, talk about that, bro. That's a good one, because
like,
that could drain a lot of energy out of you too.
Even if people you love, like even family, like if they ain't on the same wave as you, it's just really holding you back. You only got so much energy. You only got so much of your pie that you can divide between kids, trying to survive, then still got to sleep. It's like, how much can you give to people that ain't giving back?
Right. No, that's powerful, bro. I'm glad you said that, because that is a thing that you learn coming up, right? Because you want to have a sense of community. You want people to share in the dream with you, and you might try to bring a lot of people along who initially are invested with you and do want to see you. But whenever things slow down, because things do slow down, there's not as much motion. Then those people start to fade away a little bit.
And that's in life. That's not even just with music. It's
Yeah,
like
true.
no matter what you're doing, you just gotta separate yourself from them kind of people.
No, yeah, they're for real energy vampires. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
They be people you love too. It's like, damn, like
do you find that to be difficult, or is that something that you had to learn along the way? Is like, damn, I gotta.
I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I got people I love that I keep around me that really ain't good for me. And it's just like,
Yeah.
dude, how do you? It's a big thing. It's like, damn, I gotta cut them off. I'm not gonna get to the next level if I don't.
Right.
But I really love this person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Family. It could be a female. It could be like, you know what I mean? Anybody.
It could be a cousin. It could be a brother. Whatever.
Right. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, for sure. No, that's
It's
good
like,
stuff, bro.
How willing are you to get there? You gonna cut? You know.
You got to make the sacrifices, right?
Yeah. If you love yourself, if you love what you're doing, you know.
If you're really passionate about the music,
right.
For sure.
It's crazy, bro.
So you're telling artists like, hey, man, if you got people around you who are just dead weight, who really ain't trying to contribute to the dream, you got to cut them off immediately.
Right.
That's like the biggest. That's one of the biggest things for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you notice progression after that took place?
Yeah.
Whenever you seen you started cutting those people out your life.
Yeah. So like since I stopped drinking, bro, it's a lot of things. It's not even just other people. It's like habits from myself.
Yeah.
Like I was just not living the best life for a long time. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect by any means, but it's just like I was just like really not
your
best
best
friend.
self.
Yeah,
not your best self. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think changing my lifestyle a lot has saved me a lot too.
That's one thing about you in all aspects that I notice is that you're real vulnerable. Like you don't mind showing who you are, being yourself. And
Right.
I think that whenever I see you take on like your beefs or not necessarily beefs, I won't classify them as that unless you do. But whenever I see you taking on like different battlefronts, like it's easy for you because you already unexposed everything, like
Right.
almost like the Eminem 8 Mile trick, right?
You feel me?
Like I already said everything bad.
like,
so what can you really say about me at this
I
point?
put all my losses out there just like my wins.
Right. And I think that's the thing that a lot of people fail to realize, just like the spectator, like the people on the outside, like everything looks good in pictures. Like no one's taking pictures of the bad times. So of course, when you jump on the social media, you jump on whatever to see people, like they're showing you all the highlights of their life.
Right.
Everybody looks good in highlights. You know what I mean? They don't see those losses, those times you feel like giving up, the times you feel like, man, I don't see this, I don't get the support I feel I deserve.
I don't mind putting that out there though, because I know there's a million people out there feeling just like me though.
Yeah.
You feel me? And like that's really who I'm trying to connect to. I'm not like I can't really make I'm out in the club buying bottle music no more because I'm not doing that no more.
Right.
I'm a dad. I'm fucking, you know what I mean? I'm a year clean. I'm gonna connect with people that are like taking care of their kids and trying to stay sober. Like that's my market for real.
Right.
Because I can only sell who I am.
Right.
You can't fake it, or you're never gonna make nowhere. You know what I mean? Because everybody can feel your energy, regardless of whatever.
Is that something that you had to learn along the way as well?
Hell
like
yeah.
being your most
like,
authentic self?
My music made me fucking, dude, it got me into a lifestyle that was like, I'm like, this ain't even me, dog.
Right.
Feel me? Just because of what I listen to and what I like let manifest. It's
right.
kind of wild.
No, and that's the thing, right? They always say you are what you eat, but we should stretch it out and say you are what you consume. Because there's so much I see, like, I see so much negativity and stuff, bro. I try to disconnect from negativity. I try to stay away from it.
Right.
Like, as soon as I get up in the morning, like, I try to stay away from people that are negative. Like, you know, there's always those individuals you have an idea. They're like, oh, bro, that's not going to work because, but never bring you no solutions. Like,
right? Yeah.
Like, tell me how it's going to work, though. Tell me you can tell me all these reasons it won't work. Tell me a reason it will work. So I think it's important to not consume a lot of negativity because once you consume it, you start to become that.
I'm telling you, but it's crazy because until you become like conscious, it's like we just consume shit and don't even realize it.
Yep.
Like, bro, I was in last March, I was in rehab, and something I never thought of was just like how much drug shit is in music.
Yeah.
And then we had a little session and dude was like write down songs that talk about drugs that you listen to. And the first I was like Percocet. Molly Percocet. It's
Right.
like you don't even think about it, bro. You just grew up listening to that crazy ass shit. End up doing shit. It's like, what the fuck?
I think it's on purpose too, bro. Like, I mean, that's a whole deeper conspiracy type conversation. But I think it's intended for that because there's artists who don't promote that and glorify that make good quality music, but they don't put that on the radio. They put that stuff on the radio that is damaging. And not to say like I love I love that type of music in times. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, there's a time and place for everything. But
yeah, I find myself now, like, as I listen to music, I like to listen to different genres on different days. Like, I might not even be on some hip hop. I might just be on some straight reggae.
I've been making different music, swear, bro.
Mm-hmm. But I think, like you said, that's a part of that maturation process. Whenever you're growing up and you're seeing different things, you start feeling different things. You start realizing, like, damn, this was damaging behavior. Like,
yeah.
I thought this was normal as hell because I thought it was normal as hell. Now I realize how damaging that was, not only to myself, but how damaging it can be to people around me.
That, like, self-realization, that coming to it kind of made Never Been Normal, because whenever I started realizing that, I was like, dog, none of this shit is normal. Nothing in life is normal. And then the sayings like, what's normal to the spider is chaos to the fly. Like
true.
That was like, dog, nothing's normal. Then I made that shit, and it was just been on from there.
Yeah, let's talk about Never Been Normal. We can't have you in the building and not talk about the Never Been Normal brand. I know you have people getting tattoos and Never Been Normal all across the world, bro.
163 people.
Wow.
There's we're in like a couple in Florida, a couple in New York. There's one in Alaska.
Damn.
163 total.
How does that make you feel that people are not only connecting with you musically, not only as a person, but to the point where they're willing to brand themselves, like, to represent what you're representing?
I think that's just a dope. I think that shit made me believe in everything the most. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just like, dog,
the ultimate form of validation.
Right. It's like, I got it now. Now I just gotta do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got lightning in a bottle, and it's just like, I don't know. I just gotta make the next right move with it, because it's like, if I did this, I could definitely do whatever's next. You feel me?
Yeah, playing chess.
Facts.
Real life chess got to be a couple moves ahead, thinking about the first one. Nah, for sure. So, like I said, there's so many things that you've done along the way, and you do right. And I know a lot of people see it and they're like, "Damn, how's he doing this? How's he doing that?" And like you said, you had a lot of help along the way. It's not just you.
Oh no, for sure. No.
What's the importance of having a team behind you?
I'm very grateful for everybody that got it tatted. Like, shout out to everybody.
Yeah.
Anybody listens to the music or has bought merch or anything like that, shit means the world to me.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah, and I mean they're helping you too. You know what I mean, when they're doing that.
It's just a crazy.
That's like real support.
It's like a billboard forever, and it's just like, I just want to do right by it for them type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep the brand right for them, and then, but yeah, everybody that's helped me along the way, bro. It's like anybody that's recorded me, like, you know what I mean?
How important was that? Like, do you think you would have been able to get as far to do, all these great collaboration records, to do these festivals, to do these different concerts, to be promoted in the way you are? You think you would have been able to do that without the team that you have?
Nah, definitely. And it's a tight circle too. It's like only like a couple people that's really like right there. You know what I mean? But like, it's connections to people like you and everybody that we work with that are like good people that really help us. You feel me? So it's like, shout out to everybody, you know what I mean? But it's like,
that's love, it. That's the thing too. Like, and you're one of those individuals. Anytime I encountered you, it's always like a real genuine connection. Like, you know what I mean? You never had the big head. You never, have the ego. And even though you're confident, you know what I mean, you learned how to balance the humble and the confidence, you know what I mean, the cocky along with it.
Appreciate you.
You know what I mean? And a lot of guys don't have that mastered. You know what I mean? And they end up being their own worst enemies.
Brutal, bro, in this industry, everybody is just like ego driven.
Yeah.
It's like natural, but it's like you got to feel like you're the best, and I want to feel like that with the music, but I'm not better than anybody else by any means.
Right.
And like, I always show that in the music too. Like you said, I get real vulnerable. Like, I'll talk to anybody about my losses and my lowest points. Yeah. You know what I mean? I would never try to like.
Is that difficult?
But you also want to win. You know what I mean? But like me winning, I don't need anybody to lose for me to win. You feel me?
Damn, hey. One more time, bro. Because I think
I don't need anybody to lose for me to win.
Right. And that's the thing that people fail to realize. A lot of people think that, someone else's success means that there's not room for them now.
No,
I think that's a symptom, and like, I don't want to say it's a symptom in where we're at on our music scene in Pittsburgh, but I think all markets are like that to a degree. Like, they feel like if this person gets on now, there's less room for me.
Right.
But it's really the opposite. The more exposure that your area gets, the better it is for you.
Right.
Because now more people will be like, oh, damn, what else they got there? Because that's how it was for me whenever I got introduced to music from New Orleans. You know what I mean? Like, damn, what else is down there? Whenever I got introduced to music from California, like, damn, what else is there? You know what I mean? Detroit, same way. Like, what other artists they got out there?
Yeah, bro. What I wanted to ask you, like, what got you into music?
Oh, damn, that's different, bro. I appreciate you. No, that is different. For me, I grew up in, like, I moved around a lot. My dad was from Jersey, So I moved to Jersey, and they got like Hot 97, which is Funk Flex, Angie Martinez, you know what I mean, all that. So I came up when Bad Boy was popping, and like so it was just like it was a whole like feeling. A Tunnel was big. Jay-Z, DMX just came out. So I just had like everywhere I went, Rough Riders anthem was playing.
Hey.
And my father's girlfriend at the time, her son had a rap group. And I was like, y'all should let me. I ain't rap at the time. I was like, y'all should let me in a rap group. They were in high school. I was in like junior high type shit. It's like, no, you can't get in our rap group. So I made a diss record about them niggas.
Hey, y'all, for real.
Yeah, they was called DNA. So the record was called DNA Sample. I was in like 6th grade, bro. DNA Sample wrote that shit, bro. I thought I was the shit. I ain't recorded or nothing. I just had it for them. Anytime I see them, I just start spitting it at them. And it just kind of grew from there. I did like parody rap, like, you know what I mean? Took like Bad Boy records. They had to Been Around the World. I made Been Around the Cafeteria.
Hey, hell yeah.
And it just kind of grew from there, bro. I never looked back, for real. You know what I mean? But no, I appreciate you asking, bro. Yeah, no, my passion with music goes deep. And much like you, I think for all artists, it's deep-rooted, right? Like, my father was a singer. He had vinyl. My mom was real. She wasn't a singer, but she was real into music. Always had something playing when we was in a car at home. She was cleaning, whatever. It was always some type of music in the background. So it was always a part of me. But whenever I got a chance to, like, really express it, like, I took full advantage of it. Like, I wanted to be a singer, but I didn't have the voice to sing. So I was like, fuck it, I'm a rap. For
Hell
real.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, that was the start of my journey, bro. I appreciate you asking. Because I never try to make it about me. You know, this is your time.
No, this is it's about us. We're promoting each other. You feel me?
Yeah,
You got
for
a
sure.
story, too.
And that's the other thing, bro. You know, we both be on the Daily Bread heavy.
I love that, bro. Shout out to Sean and them,
yeah,
bro.
shout out to Sean, man. Sean's I'm trying to get Sean and Jay Hawk down here.
That's my guy.
To do an interview. But yeah, I like the fact that all of the what up, Sandy? We can't see the joint on the big screen, Jesse. What up, Sandy? What's going on with you?
Yo, what up, Sandy?
I love Daily Bread because it's great quality clothing. First of all, great quality, and not only is the quality great, but they also have like very dope, unique gear. Anytime I wear something out of town, bro, people are like, what is that?
Swear,
they always ask about it. Like they always ask about it, bro. Fact. Anytime I'm out with it, so I definitely appreciate that. And I see you be rocking the gear heavy,
yeah,
and they support,
heavy,
and they support too. They support local hip hop, and they support you if you support them.
Type shit. Yeah, I remember Mac was always wearing.
Yeah, yep. And that was kind of the inspiration. You know what I mean? Because I love Mac as a person and love his music.
Huge influence.
Yeah. He's such a dope artist and dope individual, man. And yeah, man, we just keeping it going, man, in the name of.
Yeah, rest in peace to Mac.
Yeah, for sure. Rest in peace to Mac, man. So for you, coming up, you're starting to make the connections. You're meeting people. You said T-Bev, your manager, helped you out a lot along the way.
Yeah.
What was the first? You said Cassidy was the first big feature.
Cassidy, then Project Pat.
How did that come? How did those come about? I know Project Pat messed with the Berg heavy too.
Yeah, shout out Project Pat, man. That was years ago. I was still a cow. Cassidy was, man, that was years ago too, like 2012, I want to say.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. It's under Times Be Good. It's what's it called? Back to Broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still remember that shit.
That joint's still available for the people?
Yeah, it's still on YouTube. I don't think we dropped it on nothing else. I don't have it anywhere, but yeah, that shit was dope, man. I remember being so excited. Like, I was like, dog, I got a Cassidy verse. I made it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Isn't it crazy you get those markers and you feel like, damn, I made it?
Then it's like,
then you're back to regular dude.
Yeah, I'm still just Mase. I'm still delivering pizzas and Rosas. You feel me?
I always compare it to like Superman.
Crazy.
Like one day you're saving the world, next day you're just Clark Kent in the newsroom.
I'm just John again. You feel me? It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it sucks.
Swear to God,
sucks, bro.
It's like, damn, I thought that was it.
Yeah,
but hey,
no, but that's what we do it for. I think it's those markers, right? What was the first marker you had? Was it the Cassidy feature that made you feel like, damn, I'm on to something? Like this is it.
Yeah. Swear, I remember being so geeked, dog. I just thought it was on.
What was the reaction like for the people around you? Were they excited for you?
I think there was like a light wow, and then it wasn't much after that. And I remember being disappointed. I was like, fuck, I thought dog was about to be on.
Right.
Then it's just like, this ain't how it goes, bro. It takes time and consistency.
And it takes resilience too, right?
Hell
because you do stuff like that and you think you feeling at the top of the world, you feeling at the top of your game, and then all of a sudden it doesn't do what you thought it was going to do or expected to do, then you're riding that low as well.
Oh, I remember
after you just came off of this high.
I remember feeling broken.
Yeah.
You feel me? Plenty of times, but it's like you either let that, you give up, or you fight through it, and then you become an animal. Or it's like, this don't even bother me. Fuck it. Like, I don't care what nobody thinks. I'm doing this.
Yeah, no, you're good at that, bro. You're good at rolling with the punches and continue to go through it. And it takes that mentality, because there's no little league in hip hop, right?
Right.
Like you're always competing with Jay-Z if you drop a song.
Every time. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's no NCAA in rap. You know what I mean? There is no lower level. Like every time you drop, you're competing with the big dogs.
Exactly.
And that's why your music's got to be quality, your promotion's got to be on point. Everything's got to be like you're doing it to compete with those guys. And as an underground artist, it's difficult because we don't have real benchmarkers to say what success is.
Right.
Like we can look at views and all of those things, but they're not really real markers of success.
Right.
You know what I mean? And until you get that, you know what I mean? Like me and my homie, like shout out Shonsky, matter of fact.
Oh, Shonsky, that's my dog.
Yeah, for sure. We always talk about like, what does it mean to make it? Like, what does it really mean to make it in hip hop? Like, how do you classify what does it mean to make it?
Right.
And we always have that conversation with ourselves, like.
And then it's like, even if you hit that, would you like stop making music?
Right.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, what is it to make it? I know people who are very successful in music who feel like they haven't, like,
right.
They're nowhere. Like,
it's crazy.
They contemplate quitting. Like, man, I don't even know if I'm gonna be doing this in the next couple of years or whatever.
That's crazy, bro.
You know,
I hope I never stop making music.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it. Like, if you're passionate about it, you won't though. On
it's
any
therapeutic.
level.
It's like it's different. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. No, so so you dropped the track off for me.
Yes, sir.
We got some exclusives. I always get these exclusives, man. Molly State of Mind. We get them exclusive joints. You want to talk a little bit about this track?
Yeah. Shout out to DJ Holiday. This is my title track from my next album. It's called Nothing Regular.
Nothing Regular.
Normal.
Yeah.
And I ain't fucking with nothing regular.
Now, while we got the opportunity, why don't you shout out your socials and all that so people can get a hold of you?
It's at Johnny Mase 54th on IG. If you want to follow me, I'll follow back. My brand is at Never Been Normal brand page. And I think TikTok's the same thing. Just follow me and I'll fuck with you.
Yeah, hell yeah. Get at the man. But right now we about to get into this Nothing Regular by Johnny Mase. Is it playing through? I don't think so.
Yeah. That shit's so regular. That shit's so regular.
Doing big shit for the city.
When I say I never been normal, I mean that shit. Man, I ain't nothing regular. We ain't smoking no regular weed. We ain't fucking with no regular hoes. We ain't driving nothing regular.
I ain't nothing regular. I'm so ahead of them. Can't fuck her if she regular. Just get the head from her. Ain't posting nothing regular. No, I was dancing for. What was I stressing for? Just had to stretch it more, man. I ain't nothing regular. I'm so ahead of them. Ain't smoking nothing regular. Hit Cali for my medicine. Can't slide in nothing regular. And I won't ever run my dreams. Ain't nothing regular. Waiting forever for 'em. I really came from nothing. Look how I got it now. When I told them about my dream, dog, they just shot it down. That shit I couldn't afford. I went and bought it now. Told me I was gonna fail, but act like they forgot it now. So I slid back to remind them. Just brought that pack and we grinded. My copper rolling for nothing. This shit is actually timeless. They can keep the fame, the money with my dogs after. She want a ring from me, won't even get a call after. Put glizzies in the whip, and you know they all at us. And you be posting that bitch, knowing we all had it. Flying in a rental, hit your dinner when we switch places. Acting like she love me now, bitch, you just a little late. I ain't nothing regular. I'm so ahead of them, can't fuck her if she regular. Just get the head from her, ain't posting nothing regular. No, I was dancing for. What was I stressing for? Just had to stretch it more, man. I ain't nothing regular. I'm so ahead of them, ain't smoking nothing regular. Hit Cali for my medicine, can't slide in nothing regular. And I won't ever run my dreams, ain't nothing regular. Waited forever for 'em.
Niggas like
Shout out
us.
DJ Holiday, dog. He had me down
Tryna
South by
ride on
Southwest.
PJs. Flying black cars.
Yeah, let's talk about that for sure, bro.
Being two different continents in one day.
That's actually our second tape we did. First one's on all DSPs right now. It's started with a tape. We did that in like 2019, 2018.
Pre-pandemic shit.
Yeah, facts. Swear.
Damn. How'd you hook up with Holiday? How'd that come about for you?
Bev was just like, bro, we gotta like link with somebody, and then we hit like mad big artists, like just seeing if they would fuck with us and like what it was business wise, and then we had connected with Crooked Eye. Shout out King Crook, like that's my
it seemed like you got
now.
a good relationship with bro.
Yeah, we got a tape coming. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but yeah, me and Crook got some shit coming. But yeah, so like him, Holiday, actually let us send in some music and listen to it and was like, yo, we fuck with you, da 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 da. That's what we're gonna do from there. A lot of people were like, we're not even trying to hear nothing. You feel me?
Yeah. And that had to be kind of dope because Crooked Eye was down with Shady.
Man.
You know what I mean? And Slaughterhouse, all that connection, you know what I mean? Death Row ties.
So
hard. You know what I mean? He's a legend. You know what I mean? How was that to see that, you know, legends are receiving you and you know, supporting what you're doing?
Talking about like those big moments, like that was another one after the Cassidy one, even though I worked with other artists, like other features like Dave East and I did a tape with Mark Battles and other shit like that. But like whenever Crook was like, yo, this is hot, that was when it was like, oh my God.
Some real ass validation.
Cause he's one of the most lyrical
gifted
rappers ever.
Yeah, he's super gifted when it comes to lyrics, bro. No, that's crazy, bro. And you were actually out Cali and everything, right?
Yeah, no, the first time I sent him some music, then he actually came out to Pittsburgh. We recorded at ID the first time.
Okay.
First time we linked. And then it's just crazy hearing stories about like Snoop and and people we idolize
straight from
like,
the
our whole
source
life. And it's like moments that they had that like ain't everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just dope. It makes you feel like connected to what you grew up with.
Yeah.
Then then when I flew out there, we went out there with somebody I don't really fuck with, no, on the cameraman now, but did a video with Crooks. It was dope. He came out to the mansion we had rented and just took his time and was just like really took care of us out there. It was dope, bro.
That's what's up, man. Now you getting the recognition from the other artists, and you're still making time to do a lot of shit locally too on the scene, right? You dropped the Gotham. You dropped the Gotham project,
bro. I gotta get you on this second one, bro.
Oh man, that'd be crazy. I'd be honored that. I'd be honored to do that.
Yeah, the
bro.
first Gotham was dope.
Yeah.
So the second one, I'm trying to make it lit, bro. It's cool so far. I got a lot of dope artists so far.
Tell the people about the Gotham project. I thought that was really cool when I seen. I
was just bro. Like, you know how it is as a Pittsburgh artist, bro. It's just like so. I don't know. It's competitive as fuck, and I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because like we're used to winning in all kinds
aspects.
Of shit as Pittsburgh people, you feel me? We're used to winning.
100%.
But that just comes off rough sometimes.
Right.
But it's like I was just like, man, I want to do one more thing for Pittsburgh. Then I'm like over Pittsburgh or some shit. You know what I mean? Like I was bigger than it. I just got like a lot of rappers that I looked up to, got features, and threw it all together for a tape. Called it Gotham because like Pittsburgh's Gotham.
Yeah. Yep.
And then, so now I'm on the second one. So shout out, had Hordo, Fed, Stunna, Reese Youngin, Kilo Camp, Asco, Day Cool, shout out Cools. Yeah, it just was a super dope tape, I think. You feel me? It's one of my favorite joints.
Yeah, that's fire, bro.
Now I'm working on the second one. My fault. Go ahead.
No, that's fire, bro. I fuck with it too. And I thought it was cool to see all these collaborations. And they're like you said, they're all the dudes that, you know what I mean, are really doing something in the city, making noise.
Swear.
And they're dropping quality
in the category. You feel me?
Bro. I think your name is in the category, and I think really when you started doing like the battle shit, like when that when all that dropped and all that stuff happened with the Pittsburgh battle, which was good fun. It was fun to spectate and watch too, bro.
All love.
It was fun to watch. It was hella fun to watch, and
I was hype cool saying my name for real.
Bro.
Like, yes, I get the fucking get involved.
Right, because and that really projected you. Like people had to recognize and
at least listen. You feel me? Because Hordo was even like, yo, that shit was hot.
Right. It made them really recognize, like, oh, bro's like, doing something.
Man, he could do this.
Yeah,
he could do something.
Do you think it made those guys respect you more?
For sure. Definitely. I think me even stepping in was like, hold on, like who is he? And then I ended up working with him, so it was like all love. I got to talk to him. Boys is cool, you feel me?
Yeah, and I think you could see the respect that was given because they even mentioned you. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers who tried to jump in it and tried to make their name known that didn't get no rotation.
I don't blame nobody though, because I feel it, bro. You see that shit, it's like, hold on. Everybody in the city's rapping, I'm on.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of guys were afraid too. Like they ain't even fucking with it. Like
boys is talking their tail. I mean, it's all fun. It's not like it was like street beef.
It ain't no real
serious,
beef. It's
right.
just music. You know what I mean? It's just lyrical.
I think it was fun.
And I think, and that's like I said, I like that about you is because you're brave, bro. You're you got a lot of heart. One of my homies that you kind of remind me of in that regard with the heart is Worthwhile. Rest in peace, Tim Beckham, because bro had crazy heart and like he didn't care, bro. He didn't care what nobody said or anything, and he's coming at you and like you have that type of fearlessness where, yo, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like,
my man,
put it on wax.
Yeah, let's do it.
And I think that's a part of hip hop. Like you said, it's competitive.
Yeah.
Like so when you see artists now, like on the mainstream, doing this, does it excite you? Is this your type of shit?
Yeah, I think that's what it's about. Like for real, I'm waiting for somebody to dish Joyner.
Yeah,
that's my dog. Like I just want to like when him and Tory Lanez was.
That shit was fire, right?
I love that, but like what's going on now is cool. As long as it just stays in the music, you know what I mean?
I think it will. I mean, these guys aren't really street guys anyway, so I don't expect it to go there. But I think it's good for hip hop whenever that happens. It's like wrestling almost. Like it turns into a pay-per-view event now. Now we're really seeing, especially at a time where hip hop's on such a low as far as sales and stuff. Right. Like do something to spice it up, and you got the best rappers in the game doing this. Like what better than that?
Right. What's crazy is whenever I was dissing people, like I think I got the most attention from at least from my city, from Vanessa. Everybody was so tuned in when it was this and this and this with so and so and so. You feel me? But then then I'm just making music and trying to catch a vibe, and it's like I'm not gonna say the love ain't the same because there's definitely some love, and there's definitely like I got some supporters that like really love me, and I appreciate and love them too. You feel me? But it's just like it's crazy when there's chaos. How much attention it gets. It's crazy.
Why do you think that is, bro? What have you come to the conclusion of?
I think it's just human instinct to be
intrigued by chaos.
Drama, yeah.
No, I mean that is true, right? Like motherfuckers really used to watch gladiators fight lions and shit. You know what I mean? Come from all over. They're walking too. It's not like now. Like we think about that shit and then we can't really put it in perspective. But these niggas walking 50, 60 miles to the Coliseum just to watch a motherfucker fight a lion, bro. And they ain't had watches. Like how the fuck, bro? Now that's wild, right?
That is crazy.
How did they even schedule these events, bro? Like you got to look at the sun. You got to look at the position of the sun to see when that shit's taking place. Like, no, we got to get to the stadium, bro.
That's crazy.
That's wild. But yeah, I think hip hop is supposed to be competitive, and I think that's when it's at its best. Is when I think that's when we get moments, right? And that's why I'm kind of upset that J. Cole removed the track because
I know.
Let that breathe. It's a moment in time. It's a moment in hip hop. Like let that breathe. Like what would it be if Nas would have took Ether off?
Right.
What would it have been if Tupac would have removed Hit 'Em Up?
I think that's just his character, and he's trying to promote. It's really about the business. It's like, hold on, I'm gonna sell more tickets if I say sorry, because that's what my brand represents.
But no, but his brand also does represent like I'm the illest.
I know you're right.
You know what I mean?
You can't in the game and then say, yeah, bro.
You can't keep talking about how dope you are, how nobody can mess with you. And that's what you base your brand on is how dope of a lyricist. And then when it's time to do some dope lyrical shit, you're like, nah, you know what? No, I mean that's like if LeBron was in like, nah, bro, I ain't
even trying to applaud today.
Yeah, I ain't even trying to put 30 on these niggas, bro. That's not what I'm going for.
For real.
Because we're playing in a sport. For real, bro. We're playing in a sport. Damn, excuse me. So I
don't even think he said nothing too crazy. It
was fun.
It was just like, yeah.
It was some fun rap shit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, folks was really saying crazy shit. Like Jay-Z and Nas was saying crazy shit to each other.
Right. It was personal.
And they still found time to really, you know what I mean, reconcile and still lead the music up. People can still listen to it, but you know what I mean, it is what it is. And I think that's the good thing about you. Like, you understand, you see it for what it is. You know, like, this ain't nothing that's going to carry over outside the studio. This is just for the love of hip-hop. This is just for the competitiveness of it.
Right.
Now, whenever you do your other track, do you still perform, like, diss tracks? Do you perform any of that shit?
Nah, that shit, like, I'm not really
that was just a moment.
That, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was just a moment.
For it, if anything, it was like I got so excited to just flex that I could spit bars like that. You know what I mean? It's not like really what I'm trying to promote though.
Right. No, that's. I mean, I feel that. And who likes to play any of their old shit? Really, like.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like
Bro,
we're always on to the next shit.
I think like I can't even think of the last time I performed something that wasn't released, bro. Like I got so much music coming. I'd be so excited about. You feel me? I'm still waiting for that song to like hits that everybody wants to hear. You know
what's your creative process like, bro? Are you a hoarder of music or do you just release everything?
I hold on to everything. I'm so picky.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Are you real meticulous about the process of like mixing and mastering? Do you gotta?
I can't even do that to be honest with you. But the homies, German, them take care of me.
I mean, when you get it back, are you like, nah, change this?
No, I'm not using. No, I'm like, I trust them. Okay. But if something's wrong, I would definitely be like, hold on.
It's got to be real blatant though. It ain't just no. Because I know some people. I know some people are perfectionists. Like, nah, man, can you turn this down a little bit? Right. Can you turn this up? And some people are just like, yeah, this is what it is. This is what you did with it. Fuck it. Like, let's rock with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think like I care more than when I first started. Like, but I didn't have any of the equipment at the beginning. And you know what I mean? You know how it is. You grow.
So, what is it about you that makes you hold on to it? Were you just picky about like what you're doing with the music? Do you rewrite verses a lot?
I wouldn't say I rewrite, but it takes me longer to write now.
Okay.
I just take my time more with the songs.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
I used to get in there and feel like rushed, like I gotta do like 5 songs in this hour type shit. You know what I mean? Now it's just like, nah, I'll take my time.
What has changed between that time and today?
I mean, just growth. I've changed so much in this past year as like a father, as a human, and I'm just trying to stay on that path. Like, I'm just, you know what I mean? You're never perfect, but it's just like I'm so proud of how far I came. And
right.
A lot of places in life that I try to take my time because I never really rushed into nothing too good. You feel me? And
you find yourself whenever you take your time and think it out, it turns out better for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, not always. I mean, sometimes you can get in there and make a hit song in like 10, 15 minutes.
No, I just meant in life in general, though. Like, because you said you never rushed into anything good.
Yeah, no, fact. I mean, not usually.
Yeah. No, I feel you. And I think when you're paying for studio time, that's a part of it too, right? Like,
for sure.
I want to maximize my time and what I'm getting out of it.
Of course. Yeah, that's why I buy equipment, try to do it myself, but that's a lot to learn.
Yeah.
So I'm happy I got people that you know what I mean, help me out on that end.
You got pretty decent at it though, recording yourself?
Nah.
I feel you, bro. I ain't got the and people take it for granted because you make music that you already know how to do all that shit. You ever be with the homie that's recording you and he be like, go ahead, just press that. I'm like, bro, I don't know nothing about none of this, right. Bro. Like that's all you.
I can record a track, but as far as making it sound too good and like mix and master for real,
none of it. Yeah. People don't understand how tedious that shit is. Like the people that be mixing and mastering and do it real well, like to have the ear for that shit. And like a lot of people use reference tracks, like they compare it to other tracks. Like, okay, does it sound like this? Like I just don't have. I'm a completist. Like I just like shit to be done.
Yeah. Shout out to the engineers because that shit's.
Shout out to the dope engineers, bro. Fact. I love an engineer. I don't even got to say nothing. They already stopped the track for me, put it back to where I was going to ask them to punch anyway.
Right.
Like,
oh, that's a blessing.
Oh man. And I think people take those things for granted, like having the right engineer, having the right person to mix it, having the right, you know what I mean, people to help you with promotion or doing the right type of promotion makes all the difference between success and just being another dude doing it.
Right. Yeah, it takes a village for us. It's like a kid.
Yeah, you're raising it, right?
It's crazy.
You're raising it. So what was the so you dropped Gotham City, you did that for the city. You said after that you was going to be done.
I've been for the past few years I've been doing Coast for the Kids.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Every August and there's a festival and I've been buying Coast for the Kids, man. I'm just trying to give back, you feel me?
Yeah, that's fire. How did that come about for you?
Bro, I just did it one year. It was like, I want to do something and just did it and then it's been doing it ever since and yeah, I was just trying to give back because I remember like being cold at the bus stop and shit. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, what's one thing I could do? And so I've been just doing that for, I don't know, since 2019 or so.
So that was inspired by even just your personal experiences, like knowing what it is to be one of them kids who need a coat in the winter.
Up, right?
Yeah. No, that's fire, bro. Giving back like that, you know what I mean? A lot of things you're doing, being vulnerable in your music, you know what I mean? Making music with a purpose. Now, you know what I mean? Like you said, you're trying to do something that people relate to. All that shit's going to come back to you one way or the other.
Appreciate you, bro.
I mean, just like, you know what I mean, we do bad, we put bad into the world, that comes back. We put good in the world, that shit's going to come back one way or the other. So it's important to keep doing just that, you know what I mean, and keeping on your journey with that. Now you said you're working on Gotham City too.
Yeah, I'm working on Gotham too. Got some dope artists on there.
Is that currently what you're working on? You got a couple projects.
I'm about to go do a press run with Holiday and them in Atlanta here soon. That's like my next thing.
That's
and
fire.
Then I'm gonna go back out to Cali to shoot a video or two with Crook for our tape, and then Gotham's coming like right after that. But I'm working on it while I'm working. I'm just doing a whole bunch at once.
While you're doing it, yeah. So now the press run with Holiday, you said you got down to South by Southwest too.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
The rock with Holiday. Tell me about South by Southwest a little bit.
It was dope. It was my first one, and it's just a really dope experience. I think any artist should go do it just to meet so many people from so many places that's doing the same thing and like believe. Yeah. And, like they don't even know you and they want to see you win. Like that shit was so dope.
And that's what we were just talking about, right? Like consuming positive things as well. You're consuming that positive energy around like-minded individuals. Was it difficult for you to get to South by Southwest and find a platform?
I mean, it was through Holiday.
Yeah.
So like, shout out to them. They got me on there. That shit was dope.
That's fire, and that's the other thing about it. Like, you're making connections with people, and you're nurturing those relationships. You're not just making connections with people and just letting it be that. You're building on these relationships.
And that's what, not even just the big names. Anybody I connect with,
right?
Like it's rich, genuine love, and like
you
feel me?
No, I think that's an important part of doing music as an independent artist is really networking. Not only when you're networking, nurturing that part of your network, and continue to grow those relationships. Now you and Holiday, probably just off of one business exchange, have developed a whole relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
As to where you can even learn from an individual. You know what I mean? Not directly. He doesn't have to be teaching you, but you can see the way that he's moving around rooms, what he's doing, and say, damn, okay.
Right, this is the way.
This is the type of time I need to be on.
Right.
So now this press run in Atlanta.
Yeah.
What project are you promoting for this?
Shout out to Holiday's manager. He got me on the, I'm going to be on the Baller Alert with Ferrari Simmons. Shout out Ferrari.
Dope.
Shit's super dope. I'm just
Hell
excited
yeah.
to get down there, bump shoulders. I met Ferrari at South by Southwest. Him and DJ Main Event, bro. That shit was super dope.
What was the what's been the artist so far that you've either worked with or encountered where you're just blown away by the or starstruck, so to speak, by the experience?
I gotta say Crook, bro, because like it was just so genuine, and like sometimes it was just like didn't even meet him, just sent a verse, and it was just like that shit's kind of butt for real.
Yeah.
Like going out there and like really chilling in the studio with him and working and seeing how he works, and then like, bro, I just remember flying out there and being like, bro, he's gonna rip my head off or some shit.
Yeah.
So just like trying to zone in, like I just imagine like Kobe in the locker room, like, bro, you gotta focus and do this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to get my head taken off. I'm very competitive, so I like to think I kept my plan.
Held your own. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to think
Hell
so.
yeah.
But Crook is an animal, bro. I can't wait for y'all to hear that.
Yeah, man. No, he is an animal, and whenever you're in those rooms and you see how he's doing, did you learn anything during that time?
Oh, for sure. It's just like, it just made me feel like I'm doing the right thing. Like, he's not in there partying and fucking around and doing this and that. He's focused. It's music.
Yeah.
And that's how I am. I'm like, since I stopped drinking, I used to like, bro, I used to want to like party in there and pop bottles and, you know what I mean, bring bitches and do this and that. And now I'm just like, it'd be me and the engineer in there.
Yeah.
I'm here to work.
Do you feel you work best like that with just you and the engineer?
I mean, I like people in there I like a couple close homies.
Yeah.
Because, like, I like to bounce my ideas off, especially if I'm doing some shit I'm not sure of. It's like, hey, what do you think of that? That shit's dope sometimes to have, like,
another mind in there.
It.
Yeah.
Or nah, bro. Try something else, you know?
Is that important to you that you get that validation? What up, Bobby?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like, shout out Bev. He been to so many sessions since we started this, like, 14 years ago. Like, he's always been like yeah, bro, that's it. Or, nah, that ain't it. You know what I mean?
He really believes.
Oh, for sure. He believed before I did.
Yeah.
I remember him being in the first couple of sessions, not in the first couple, but probably in the first year or something, being like, Mase, like, this is hard. It made me be like, for real?
It's important to have that, especially because he's not an artist.
Right.
So he can focus purely on helping you in the business aspect of helping you. Like, it's too many times where you have too many cooks in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Too many people that want to be chiefs. But when you got somebody who has a role, they embrace that role. They're good at that role. And they want to help see you succeed. They got the same vision as you. That changes everything. And it puts you in a room with the right people, right?
Man, shout out to T-Bev, dog, because we've
Shout out
seen each other,
T-Bev.
like, grow in life. You feel me? Like, from college to fucking us having kids and just been boys, like, since we met, bro. And it's, like, even past the music, like, that's my fucking dog. You feel me?
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. No, like I said, man, it's those type of relationships are you know what I mean, you can't even put a value on them.
Swear.
You know what I mean? They're priceless. So to continue to nurture that relationship and to have that going along and help them put you in those rooms, and then when you get in the rooms, you execute. You know what I mean? That's Kobe Shaq.
Hey.
You feel me? So that's fire. So what can we look forward to for you coming up, man?
Man, I'm Nothing Regular should be dropping in the next month or two, I'm hoping. And then
The single?
No, the whole tape.
Okay, that's the name of the project?
Yeah, Nothing Regular is the name of the project.
For sure.
Hosted by Holiday. Then I can't drop the name of the Crook tape, but that's coming after that. And then
Hell yeah.
Too. I gotta get you, bro. We gotta get one in.
Oh, we're gonna get one in. That's gonna happen for sure. So we're definitely gonna be looking out for all that. Now, are you open to collaborations? You want the producers, the artists to get at you? Give them your socials one more time. Let them know how to do that.
Shout out to anybody trying to work. Tap in. My name is Johnny Mase at John Mase 54th.
For sure. Make sure y'all tap in with the boy. How many shows coming up?
Shout out to my guy. I appreciate you having me, bro.
No, for sure.
I ain't got nothing lined up right now, for real.
Hey, y'all want to book the man? Make sure y'all get him for that as well. Hit him up. Oh no, man! It was a pleasure to have you, bro. Like I said, this is one I was looking forward to. Probably overdue, right? But everything happens on the time it's supposed to. And I knew it was going to be a classic having you here because you have such a great story. You're always so willing to share your experiences, and you continue to grow. And bro, you know what I mean? Seeing people like you do what you do motivates me. And inspires me to do what I do. So I appreciate you being a part of that, bro.
Man, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you having me.
For sure. Till next time, we're here at Marley State of Mind podcast, the world's dopest podcast, down here at a Bunch of Bull Studios. We'll see y'all next Saturday again. Peace.